Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's your homeboy Duke Luke. So today I want to talk about my views on the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC. Over the years, there's been this back and forth about whether or not this scheme should be scrapped. And I've noticed that most times when this discussion comes up, people tend to argue based on their experience during their NYSC, during their national service. So if to you your national service was not memorable, you tend to argue for the negative. If to you your national service was positive, was memorable, you tend to argue for the scheme to remain. However, I don't want to go anecdotal in my arguments today. I would actually like to use a cost-benefit analysis to make my argument as touching whether or not this scheme should be scrapped. Of course, we all know the story behind NYSC. We all know that this scheme was established under the administration of Yakubu Gowon as a way to facilitate the reconciliation efforts of Nigeria and Biafra after the inglorious civil war. And ever since, it became a tradition. And so, NYSC remains what it is today. Now, I did say that I was going to use a cost-benefit analysis in my arguments today. So the question we should probably ask ourselves is, what is the cost of NYSC? And are we getting any benefit from it at all? If we get any benefit from it, is the benefit commensurate to the cost? And I'll start off by saying that the scheme should be scrapped. Like, it actually offers little or no benefits to Nigeria. In no way at all does it offer any meaningful benefit to us as a country. I mean, if you do a very quick Google search, you could see on your budget here that the cost of NYSC in the year 2017 was around 72 billion naira. That was the cost in 2017. Now this is the best I could get. So imagine this: we spend 72 billion naira every year, and what can we actually say this does for us? What? Nothing. Now, for those of you who might want to say that, well, during my own national service, I was fortunate to be posted to a very good place, and I was retained after service. If you want to make that kind of argument, I think it's very disingenuous to make that type of argument, because it's not about you. Like, on a broader scale, how many corps members have such accounts to tell about NYSC? How many people? Of course, I don't have any data. I don't have any statistic to back up any claims here, but I would suggest that just a very, very minute percentage of corps members do have such accounts every year. Very minute. For the vast majority of corps members, the exercise in itself is trash. Like, it's a waste of 1 year in their life. So the question is, why do we have to spend 72 billion naira for a minority, not a minute percentage of people every year? It makes absolutely no sense. So based on a cost-benefit analysis, the scheme, I believe, should be scrapped. Now, number two, look at the kind of conditions core members are exposed to. Look at the orientation camps, for instance. I've seen I've seen terrifying pictures of the kind of conditions core members are subjected to, all because we want them to serve our country. The toilets are bad, the rooms are bad. It's horrifying, and this further goes into the arguments that the Nigerian society has kind of has made suffering a norm. We believe that if people are not made to suffer to the extent of even lacking basic amenities, lacking the bare minimum, if people have not gone through such harrowing experiences, then it means that maybe they've not proven their service to a cause or their country or whatever it is. Because otherwise, it makes no sense that we would have core members subjected to the kind of conditions we subject them to in our orientation camps all across the country. Also, there is the issue of the paramilitary drills core members are taught during the 3 week orientation program. Like, I'm honestly confused. Why? What is the purpose of the paramilitary drills? What is the purpose of all the remove address and the rest of those stuffs? Now, with all due respect to the military, the armed forces, and all of that, I feel we bloody civilians, we bloody graduate civilians, do not need any of that. Like, it makes no sense. Like, that is not a skill I'm gonna need in the corporate world. I'm not gonna use remove address to get a job. It is not a skill, it is stress. It is a waste of time. It makes no sense. So when you just check all these ridiculous practices, ridiculous things that are done under the guise of NYC, you really question the motives. I feel it should be scrapped. Now, you can also make the argument that maybe the scheme should not necessarily be scrapped. Maybe it should be rejigged. Well, if you put for that argument, that sounds quite logical. But as NYC stands, currently, I feel it serves Nigeria no purpose at all, other than we just expending 72 billion naira every year for youth to engage in tourism across the country. I feel it makes no sense. If I want to know Nigeria better, I can do that on my own. I don't need the government to, for lack of a better word, force me to travel elsewhere because I want to serve my country. And if we even look at it like logically, how are most core members even serving their country? Like, really, I know during my own time, I know many core members who were posted to government ministries, departments, and agencies who literally did nothing. And at the end of the day, they were given a certificate, and they said they served their fatherland. How exactly did they serve their fatherland? How? For the most part, NYC is filled with lots and lots of absurdities. I honestly feel the scheme, the purpose of the scheme is outdated. We could spend 72 billion naira in education, healthcare, and other important sectors of the economy instead of wasting it on an outdated scheme. And I feel the reason we haven't scrapped this scheme is again a testament to how Nigeria doesn't really like change. We don't like to change things. We feel we've been doing this for donkey's years, and so things must remain the same. I feel that is the same sentiment playing out with NYC. I honestly feel it should be scrapped. it serves no one any benefit except a very small percentage of people every year. For a vast majority of core members, the appeal of NYSC is negative. It's nothing interesting, nothing noteworthy about the scheme. It's just a waste of 1 year. So that will be my argument today, guys. Am I saying nonsense? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Kindly subscribe, like this video. You liking this video and commenting kind of helps with YouTube algorithm. So until next time, guys, stay safe.